Recording in progress.
All right, what's up, everyone? We have something really exciting to share with you all. It is my brand new website. So I want to walk through a few things that we've got here to just sort of demo it and share with you all what I want you to explore, what you can explore, and what is new. I mean, the full website is brand new. What I had before this was just really a picture of myself. My Starbase ebook, which is taking it down now, pretty outdated. Now Starbase has changed quite a few of their rules for being at the actual base. I know from what I've heard, there's a few restrictions about where you could go. So considering as an ebook about sort of a map of the place and where you could go, figured it was time to sort of take that down. So I've launched this. I mean, it's so incredible. It's a brand new website, but it is really focused on interactiveness and kind of just like having fun. So right here we've got a rover at the bottom that moves side to side. If you move your arrow keys, if you're on your phone, you can just tap left and right. And you've got these moving objects falling from the side of the screen. So right here's a satellite. There you also can catch Sputnik. You can see an asteroid. But what I'm really excited about here is this brand new kid zone. So this is literally a dream come true. I have had the opportunity to work with quite a few kids this past year in 2024. And I just love seeing them discover space for the first time. And I was like, what can I do for 2025 to really get more involved with students and just the youth to discover their love for space? Actually, down here, you could see some photos of this one was actually most recent. This was January of last year. So, excuse me, it was not the most recent. I also did a few meetups with schools in my sort of home neighborhood in Brooklyn, New York. This one was in San Mateo, so like Palo Alto area of California. This is something called the Nueva School, and I went out there to do a demonstration of the solar eclipse that was happening in April. And I had everybody build pinhole box projectors. And then we went outside and we checked out the sun. It was actually cool because there were some clouds, so it was able to project the clouds. Um, so that's like a little bit of an inspiration for sort of doing more things with kids and with schools. So here you've got a whole bunch of stuff. You have several activities. So let's go ahead and just jump into it with space words. So this is a vocabulary challenge. This is a quiz that kind of tests your knowledge on these different objects in space. So first we've got planet. Let's see, we're going to go with a large object that orbits a star. Because remember, exoplanets are a thing. And so planets can be around any star as long as they are indeed a planet. And so it's an object that orbits a star, a large object that orbits a star. A star. So let's see, a giant ball of hot gas that gives off light and heat. So it goes through all of these different categories down here. And once you reach the end of the game, you then can check out leaderboard. So I only have 23 points. So I'm going to go ahead and put WSC and submit score. And let's see how the leaderboard's doing. So look at that. Leaderboard has a whole bunch of people already that have done it. A few of these are already just me. And we've got, yeah, 147. So you can have a lot of different scores here because it does also time you. The next one you have is Planet Guide. And this goes through the planets in our solar system, talks a little bit about some just cool fun facts about the planets. And these photos from NASA are also displayed. I love Neptune. Backyard astronomy, I'm very excited for because this is something I've been really wanting to do for a while now, which is, try to kind of, like I love generating sky charts. I did that actually on Patreon for a very long time for my patrons. Every month I would generate a sky chart for all of them, and it was kind of a lot to keep up at some point, but. I loved making sky charts for everyone because it helps you go outside and look at the night sky. And because it's constantly changing and because sky charts are kind of weird to look at. Like, unless you really know how to use a sky chart, it's like, yeah, it's not like super intuitive. So what I love about this is here, I'll go ahead and just put in Austin, Texas. It gives you a list of objects you can see, including planets, including constellations, and it kind of gives you, yeah, the different times of the year, summer, spring, summer. And this is when it would be pretty helpful to kind of like have an app downloaded on your phone. I use Sky Guide. Also use Sky Safari. And there's a lot of apps out there that you can use. Stellarium's another really good one. And it tells you, kind of where some of these objects are. So it says, it requires binoculars or telescope. This one says, look for the three bright stars in a row. That's Orion's belt. Um, and what else? I just saw something here. It mentions, yeah, so looking for a bright star Vega. So that's the moments like this to really like know, okay, where's this constellation Lyra? I'll have to look for a Vega. So this is something I definitely want to add on to. I'm going to include sort of like your direction. It's like looking north, northwest or south, just so that people can kind of know. But I am just so over the moon excited about this. Yeah, these are tips that I'm asked all the time about when it comes to stargazing. Let your eyes adjust, find a dark spot. Definitely use a red flashlight if you can. Check the weather. And then download a star map app on your phone. So the next thing is this one I'm also extremely excited about. I'm going to hold off on Solar System Playground. I'm going to jump into Rocket Tracker because this is something I've had before on an like earlier version of astroathens.com was a launch tracker up at the top, which you'll see right up here. And this I was so happy to have back again because I hadn't had this in like several years. And so to sort of have like all these launches here, info on the launches is really nice. It's not super detailed, but it provides, I think, a lot, especially if you click on it, it gives you some information about the mission and where you could see it, where it's launching from, and it is worldwide. So I absolutely love that. But let's get into Solar System Playground. It is exactly what you sound like, what it sounds like if you have played with Universe Sandbox before, or you've played with the NASA website. NASA has Eyes on the Solar System, very similar software, or FET, University of Colorado. This is a kind of similar program. So you've got the solar system, you have the sun here, and you can change the gravity, you can change the speed. You're able to change the size of the sun and see kind of what happens. So I think this is a really great way to, yeah, just sort of help kids and adults visualize our solar system, visualize the effects of the size of the sun, the effects of gravity, and of course, also what happens when the speed decreases dramatically, when the speed increases. And I'm so happy to have something like this on the website. Also, look at this picture of the sun. It is so incredible. I love it so much. And so yes, this is the Kid Zone. The last tab I have here is for schools. So this is if there's any schools that want to reach out to partner, I can always go live with the students for a class and kind of have them use the website, have them do the words challenge with each other, see who can get the high score, and speak through, the solar system, speak through the planets in the solar system. And so this is an area for information where people can reach out. My contact forms on my previous sites were pretty general, pretty generic. And so like to be able to integrate something with like a little bit more details, like what kind of partnership are you looking for? And be able to provide more information, I think would really help bring it, I don't know, bring in more like sort of intimate and direct relationship with whoever the brand is or the school that wants to partner. So that's what I've got here. And then I have, of course, a scrolling bar of brands that I've worked with before and companies I've partnered with. So I've got all those there. And I would say the last few tabs here I've got under my channels is, my various social media these are my various social media pages. So we have Instagram, YouTube, Patreon. I've got obviously a few more that I need to add on here. And then we have my merch right here. So I'm going to be launching a new design soon. I'm very, very excited about that. So yeah, just stay tuned for that. I did also just order a bunch of samples for my love collection because it's just so cool. And just over the years, I just want to refresh. Like I had Love Saturn, I've had Pi, I didn't have Love Earth except for in sweatpants. So I'm like, I'm just gonna update my wardrobe a little bit. So very excited for that to come in. And then let's see, this page is new also, the Meet Athena. So I thought it was pretty important to give a little bit of background on myself, why I'm doing this, who I've worked with before, and other things that I've done. So, like, did spend a big chunk of my adult life as a fashion model. And so, including that here because that story has definitely floated on social media quite a bit recently. Actually, it's what reached my highest viewed post, which was 10.6 million views on Instagram. So, that's pretty incredible. And so lately, let's see, as far as everything else goes, the last tab to visit here would be support. And this goes to my Patreon page. So I did add, some new information. Let's view this as a member. I guess I could just view it as myself. I know I could change that down here. But so let's go to my Patreon page. So I've got membership here, some information about what I'm offering for members. And I did include two new tiers, Captains and Spaceship One Crew. The goal here with these are sort of to look for anyone who may want to partner to help build more of this website, build more of the Kid Zone, who might want to partner and share maybe their brand or their organization on here. It's also why I have considered becoming a corporate sponsor in here, because I do think it could be really cool to partner with, say, like NASA or with like different organizations and schools out there who may want to join in this mission to help bring astronomy education to more people around the world, especially kids. And so I've added that on here. So if you want to give it a check, feel free to. Honestly, if it wasn't for my patrons, this wouldn't have been possible. Be continuing to grow my YouTube channel, my social media pages, but also being able to launch a website like this. It has been so wonderful, and I am so grateful for the support from everyone out there, both on Patreon and also on my YouTube channels, Instagram, TikTok. What else? X. I haven't really posted on X in like a while, actually, but all the other sites out there. I'm just so thankful to have the community here. So truly, I can't thank you all enough for helping this mission grow. It really helps me feel more motivated to do more, to help spread more awareness of our universe and help share more information about space and astronomy and help get more people really just looking up at the night sky and wanting to consider maybe a career one day as an astronomer or someone who works in the sciences, because I feel like we could always use more scientists. So that wraps up this sort of this demo of astroathens.com. Head on over to astroathens.com if you haven't already. Please, hang out in the Kid Zone, get to know it. It's not just for kids. I got to get that link working. For some reason, the homepage Kid Zone link isn't working, but we'll update that. But yeah, just hang out, get to know all of these pages. And if you want to just share a comment with me, feel free to leave that comment on Patreon or any of my posts on social media, YouTube. This video is going to be posted on YouTube. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you've given this a try, if you know of any kids out there, students, teachers, parents, please share this with them. Let them know that this is a go-to resource for kids to learn about space and to just get them to fall in love with our universe. That is my goal. And again, of course, making astronomy more accessible for everyone. It is, yeah, it's all around us. Our universe is all around us. So it's there. and we can access it. And so I think we just could use tools like this every now and then to kind of learn how to observe our night sky. So thank you all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.